Hi, Dr. G here. Today I wanted to talk to you about first impressions, specifically first dates. This is a tricky thing, meeting someone for the first time and trying to decide quite what foot to put forward, right? People say put your best foot forward. And I think there's mixed evidence, mixed research, mixed opinions on this. So let me tell you mine. I think it's a balance. We're all lying a little bit. We're all putting our best foot forward. You're not letting all your hair down, right? You spent time doing your hair. You spent time putting on your makeup. You spent time picking out your best dress. There's a desire to be as appealing as possible. So there's a little bit of deception involved there. It's not your truest, realest self. It's your best self. On the other hand, I think it's a question of going fishing. Whatever bait you fish with, that determines what kind of fish you're going to catch. Also, let's say where you fish determines what kind of fish you're going to catch. So two things to consider there in first impressions. Number one, where are you fishing for these fish? That probably tells you what kind of people you're going to meet and what kind of first impressions they're going to react best to. Number two, what kind of bait are you using? So here becomes the question of, do I put my best foot forward? Well, then this person is going to expect that all the time. You caught them with this lure, this bait, then that's what they think they caught, this type of fish. Vice versa, if you're, I don't know how to say this, too real, too true, too much, well then that might scare certain fish off. That's not the most appealing bait. So I'd say shoot somewhere up the middle. We want to hold back maybe about 10 or 20% of your true self. Not being disingenuous, but you don't need to let it all the floodgates open on day one, date one. On the other hand, let's not be false or fake. You can't maintain that. It's not sustainable. So now you're great at dating, but you can never keep the relationship going. Well, because you can't be fake all the time. At some point you need to be authentic. I once knew a girl in my personal life that she would go to bed with a man. After he fell asleep, she would wake up and wipe off all her makeup. Then she would set an alarm for an hour or so before she thought he was getting up to reapply all that same makeup. So she woke up looking like the princess that he went to bed with. It's not a long-term plan. So those are my 2 cents on first impressions, first dates. Good luck out there. Dr. G.